Hey everyone, and today I've got another gold making video. It basically involves no shenanigans and you can do a lot of it without needing professions. It takes hardly any work, but the downside is that it does involve the Garrison barn, which means you will have to wait for work orders. But still, 1 hour of farming will easily net you over 12,500 raw gold per hour after all the work orders are done, by vendoring the Savage Bloods through the Garrison Trader, and then potentially significantly more gold if you're willing to go the extra mile and do some tailoring. For this, you will need a rank 3 Garrison barn, but I suspect quite a few of you will have one of those left over from Warlords. So get your rank 3 barn, then go to Nagrand, start trapping the dire wolf alphas that you see. I found that the area shown in the video really works the best out of all the other ones. I was able to trap from 250 to 300 per hour. The largest risk here is accidentally killing them, as we do so much damage now, so spec into something with some lightweight abilities that will easily take them to 50% health. Now, getting 250 odd of them in an hour is fine, but we do have a bottleneck to contend with. Your barn processes one work order every 4 hours, and as of, I believe, patch 6.2, a work order for a large beast is guaranteed to contain a Savage Blood. So you're getting 6 work orders, so 6 bloods per day. This means that it's going to take a long time to get, say, 250 of them processed. So really, this is designed as a revenue stream that you set it up like once, and it provides you with a good trickle of income with really not that much effort required. Now, this will net you 2 different materials. The first one is Savage Bloods. These are a 100% drop from the rank 3 barn. Just take them to the Garrison Trader, turn them in for a bloody bag of coins, and inside that bag of coins you will find an average of 50 gold per blood. Also, if you happen to see any Savage Bloods on the auction house for under 50 gold, I think it's, well, let's just say under 45, buy them and then just flip them at this vendor, though it's quite rare to find them under 50g because of that. But anyway, you get 6 Savage Bloods a day. That means 300 gold a day. You'll be able to do like 5 weeks worth of farming in under 1 hour per character. So if you're doing this on 4 characters, that'll mean you've got this steady like trickle in of 1200 gold per day. Now you can queue 21 work orders at once. That's 84 hours or 3.5 days. So basically, you do your farming, you set this up once, and then you log in every 3 days to refresh the work orders and pick up the roughly 1000 gold that you have made per character. Doing 1 hour of farming, and let's just say you're getting a very conservative 200 cages per hour on 4 characters, will give you over 40,000 gold over that month that it takes to process them. Specifically, if you're getting, say, 300 of these cages per hour, that directly equates to 15,000 gold for your 1 hour of work that you've done. But this will leave you with a whole bunch of sumptuous fur. You get 22 fur per cage if you have a skinning follower working in the barn, so be sure to do that. Now, what Warlords of Draenor items are still useful in Legion? Well, the answer is Hexweave Bags, so you will need a tailor for this. Get the pattern that turns 10 fur and 1 primal into 2 Hexweave bolts. This is from the Garrison visitor vendor thing, so just check back every day until the tailoring vendor is there, and you do need a rank 3 Garrison to be able to see that. Now, what you want to do is turn all of these furs into bags. According to the Undermined Journal, the EU-wide regional buyout price averages at about 1,500 gold. The furs go for 3.5g each if you wanted to just straight up vendor them, so that is also an option. Let's just run the numbers here. Assuming we're getting 250 cages per hour spent farming. 250 cages equals 5,500 fur. The pattern that I mentioned has no cooldown, but it does cost primals. So you can turn 5 fur into a primal at the primal trader, so to make 2 Hexweave bolts through this method requires 1 primal and 10 fur. The primal costs 5 fur, so you're getting 15 fur per 2 bolts. That's your conversion rate. You need 100 bolts to make a bag, which means that making a bag will cost you 750 fur. You'll get 7 bags worth from your 1 hour of farming, roughly. Each bag goes for 1,500 gold, so that's 10,500 gold from the bags. We then need to add the vendor gold of about 12,500, which brings you to a total of earning 23,000 gold from 1 hour of farming. If you're, happy to just wait in the barn to trickle the resources in. Really doing this on multiple characters and then funneling the resources just to your tailor is pretty much the optimal way of doing this. What's nice about this method, though, is that it requires hardly any actual time to do, and it gives you a pretty nice income stream for a few weeks. Now, I'd also just recommend that you don't flood the market with Hexweave bags. Additionally, it's a good idea, I feel anyway, to sell them directly in trade chat at an undercut of the auction house price. The AH has a fixed fee of 5%, so you can always feel free to operate in a 5% discount when selling via trade chat, and that can help people to do that impulse purchase. Now, of course, you can do this with the other types of caged beasts. They'll give you leather, they'll give you food. I think the food's mostly useless. I can't think of a really good use for the leather unless you could perhaps sell that gear as like transmog gear, because some of it looks kind of cool, I guess. But that's basically it for the video. This is an easy and I guess slightly different way from usual of making gold, and as much as going back to the Garrison isn't the most fun thing in the world, I don't mind doing the whole beast trapping thing. I think it's a little bit more active feeling than some of the other farming methods that some people do. So yeah, this is certainly an effective part of your gold making routine, in my opinion. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.